cases where on other videos of mine where you see them actually want to get in and the other won't be able to get in, and that's what happened, right? He took the seat, or she took the seat. They fight over it, and he died. But a main character of the game, right? You can't literally kill all the way. What happens to them is they'll just go on their fours like a dog, right? They'll just fall on their fours and then eventually get back up.
The biggest surprise is not that the UC engaged in xeno warfare in the past, but that they ever stopped. I would have expected them to very quietly keep this place open.
I can't believe you got mad at me. Like, you literally think I'm gonna kill that man for no reason? You can't even tell the difference. Your dad on south. Like, hold up, he wouldn't do that. Alright, so clearly we walking because I'm not getting in trouble with my wife. The whole point of this is my wife. He probably still running across the... Hey, lady, follow me around.
I'm glad I finally caught up with you. I'm from the Trackers Alliance. We have a proposal for you. Yes, that's... I won't ask how you know. Clearly, Agent Number 1 sees something special in you. Maybe this is related. Anyway, go to the headquarters in Aquila City and speak with them if you wish to join.
I never had that say before.
Wonderful. I appreciate you hearing me out. I'll be heading out soon if there's nothing more. Remember, Trackers Alliance HQ in Aquila City. Speak to Agent Number 1.
She never done that before. Gave me the opportunity to tell her I know what you're looking for me for.
careful down near the mines and enter any active site.
Personal. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say,
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back. Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
A little more gunfire than I usually like on my delivery jobs, but nothing I couldn't handle.
That's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an
Nah,
exact
Dredge, I might
match
have to
for the
take
ones
that
from
suit off of
Londinium.
you.
Londinium. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us.
Alright. I only ever read about the cabinet in civics class. Never expected I'd get.
It can be a daunting experience. Which is why I wanted to make sure, before you agreed to anything, we gave you the whole truth. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done. Oh, well, that means a lot. It's not something I'm exactly proud of. But it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying terramorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it.
Okay, then let's go talk to the
All
cabinet.
right. I'm gonna go get this workup into the cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
Yes.
Yes, of course. Honestly, I cannot answer that. So many years have been driven by survival in intense circumstances. Leisure time has been in short supply. And I suppose I have conditioned myself to not think about it much. I do enjoy combat training, though I suppose that is hardly the answer you are looking for. You have given me something to consider. Thank you for that. I hope that was informative.
Very good. Might be time I start working on some projects of my own.
Oh, that's a blast.
The community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others.
Alright.
How goes?
Oh, what's taking her so long, y'all? I think I'm gonna have to take that outfit off of her. Not this outfit. I'm sorry, y'all. The outfit that she had on when we first found her. I told y'all she got one of those outfits on, the ones that stopped Sarah from me. That stopped me from marrying Sarah. They're called Dreja's outfit replacer, Sarah's outfit replacer, Noel's outfit replacer.
The Lux condos aren't anything special.
Because she ain't even popping no questions or nothing yet. She haven't even talked to us for the first time yet. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, I think I'm gonna have to take the outfit. I've never had a problem marrying Andre, not once. Even with the outfit on. But she shouldn't take that long. She should have already done, you know what I mean, hit us with what we needed to hear. But you haven't. Probably gonna take the outfit off of her.
Captain Miguel, greetings.
Greetings, Vasco.
Any adventure you can fly away from.
Is something amiss?
You? I'm still waiting
Is
for you.
that it then?
Yeah, I'm still waiting for you.
Ready for action, Captain.
What's up, Doc?
Always a pleasure,
good?
Captain. All right, let's examine you. You seem in perfect health to me, but a little rest and relaxation might help if you're feeling off.
Alright, thank you. Appreciate it. Can I get by? Because there's like really no pole there. Oh wow, you gonna just chill there like that for real? Can I get past you? Please? Pretty lady, can you let me pass you? Oh, Matalea, I hope you see this video. She's feeling like there's a rail in there. Okay, no problem. Oh no, don't shoot nobody, bro. Oh hell, what is you doing? Did you just kill her? What is going on? What the hell was that? I'm crazy. We cannot kill the doctor. What are you doing to the doctor? She didn't do nothing.
Did you need something?
What are you shooting the doctor for?
All right then.
Oh, goodness gracious, bro. What is going on?
Hello, Captain.
Oh my goodness, Doc, I'm so sorry about that. She's a little, jealous or whatever. I'm so sorry. You tried to kill the doc, yo. What the hell? Boy, let me go get me a purpose. Crazy trying to leave me for something I ain't do. Then she tried to kill the damn doc. I don't know, I'm starting to believe it's that suit. Because the other two suits were giving me problems like crazy. I got rid of both of them, the problem stopped. But I never had a problem with Andrea. She always had the suit on. And every time I married her, she had the suit.
Liftoff looks good.
She always had the model.
Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
My goodness. Alright. Let's see. My girl tried to kill the doc. Yo, what the hell? You can't make this mess up, bro. I knew she ain't like the doc. She don't like how she was talking to me like, hey, cat. She said, I don't share. That'll be a good test too. Once I get her married, you can go to Alana and see what happens. Because I never tried that. But I believe the way he made the mod, if you married to either one of them two, that it wouldn't even make a difference. Alana would still marry you. I'm not saying you can. I don't know. I haven't tried it. We will, though. We're already married to Sarah. We can try it with her. Just go on over to Alana.
I think I prefer the wild planets to this.
At the same time, Sarah don't say nothing to you about not sharing. Andrea is the one. She says, I do not share. She will tell you that, and you will hear her tell me that whenever we get her to come in.
Lady, please stare. The predators are easier to spot. Ah, hello.
She still don't got the words on me. I don't know.
Yes. Goodbye.
I took the outfit off of her, but I always married her with the outfit. And not saying with the outfit on, I mean with the mod. The other one, I put that, but her, I did. But mind you, that's with the other two mods on, right? Now we don't have Noel's mod on. No, we don't have Sarah's mod. What's up, lady? Oh, let me stop for you. Andre, you shoot you too. Alright, stop staring at me like that. I'm good. I understand. I belong to you and you only. It's cool. Let's go. Don't shoot nobody else.
Captain! Over here.
Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, go. Right here.
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure,
I beautied up Adrian.
there's one more thing you ought to know.
I hit her before. She actually was
My
married by
relationship
her.
with the
Y'all
UC,
can go back and look
it's
at the videos.
more
and see it.
complicated than it might
They're
seem
on
at first
YouTube.
glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus, woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin, a title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
Really? So they made you. You a female though, like that just don't even make no sense, but you know. Glad they made you. I'm more interested in what this has to do with us addressing the cabinet.
I'm getting there. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
So they might use that against us. Okay, well, you're not your father. If the cabinet doesn't see that, it's their problem, not yours.
I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already.
Speaking of the
Holding a grudge against where a person comes from, that is both ignorant and cruel.
Just the way things are sometimes. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
No, and just so all y'all know, right, Adrian was one of my babies. I love Adrian. You cannot wife her. I tried. She can be your companion, but you can't wife her. Now, I did reap her before as one of my, I think it was my daughter. I reaped her with my daughter's character. And I married her to Barrett, and she was my character for a while. One of my characters. I reaped a lot of females, and I reaped a lot of males. I don't have any questions.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin.
We gotta talk to my wife, 'cause now she's ready to talk.
Sounds like our cue.
If you are free soon, could we talk? I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them?
Oh, we should try to shoot her again. It's always good to work with old friends. It's certainly not like anything I've done before. I'm starting to think I should have kept my all-day job. The pay isn't great, but the people are all right.
None of us are in this for the credits. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation?
You're certainly very unique. If you're asking us and you feel like you
No,
don't.
I do not. But I find it hard to quantify. Many of the other members are polite, but distant. I worry that my background and my actions concern them. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death.
You don't seem to be bothered by your past. Accepting the unfamiliar can be hard for people. I'm sure you did what you had to do. Sounds like fun.
I might not admit this to the others, but at times, it was. I do not regret this, but I do know how it makes me see. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite.
Man, you got too much on yourself. I love your presence, always have. Trust me, you have a lot going for you.
That is kind of you. You also have a lot going. I find expressing affection difficult, but truly.
You're doing just fine.
Thank you. I know this seems trivial, perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense?
Not childish, and you are part of this group, and you just don't know. You're gonna find out, though. Don't think what you're saying is childish.
Thank you. That is reassuring. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence.
And I can understand that. It was clearly important to you that I not say anything.
Indeed it was. And now I hope you can see why. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
And loves you. Alright, so the key is to get them to like everything that you say, because that's what gives you your infinity, okay? Your infinity is what gets them to the next thing. Y'all remember I had a mod, for those who watch me know about the mod that I had, that we took off because I don't know what happened to it. It needed an update, then it started acting crazy, so now we got a new mod on. It doesn't do exactly what my other one did. Now my other one, I could open up the menu, right? I could open up this menu, and I could go down and you would see something that say settings, and it would say infinity, right? And then I could go in there and I could say, okay, I want to turn up Andreja, Sarah, Barrett, you know, Sam, just giving y'all, like, I mean, any of them, right? Infinity. I want to make it so whenever she likes something, she super liked it or super loved it, or, and that'll give you even more affinity, and that way you can get them to hurry up and go to the next joint, or you could force the next one. So now we're waiting for her to talk to us again, right? Well, I could literally come in here and force the next one. It was one of the hardest mods I've seen that I had, right, when it comes to relationships in the game. But it started working, like, you know. So this one is the one we got after that, called Command All Followers. But it don't have that in there. It don't have it in here. Alright, so let me save, and let's hope it's fixed now. She looked pissed. I don't know, it's taking a little too long. Oh, goodness gracious. It's still acting stupid, bro. I don't know what to say except for, you know, maybe it'll crash on me again. Don't mess with her eyeshadow this time. Maybe you won't. Come on, baby. Work for me. Work for daddy. Come on. Come on, work for daddy. Come on. I don't ask for much. I don't ask for much. Come on.
Hey, be careful not to point that thing at me.
Woo! I'm sorry, Mama. I shot you on purpose. That's the truth. And I'm glad I did, because now you're where you need to be. I didn't get to do what I really all the way wanted to do to her, but it been acting stupid since yesterday. But now she got her weight on her, see? I was wondering, that's why she didn't look right when I was putting the outfit on her, because she didn't have the weight on her. I forgot when we went to her last night, it kept crashing the game. There she go. Hey, she back, baby. Woo! Wow. Alright, let's go to court. Going to court, y'all. Let's do it. What up, Tuwala? What up, this baby girl? Alright, so we're going to court right now. The President of the United States, President of the United Colonies, because you know that's basically what it is. United Colonies in the United States. Hey, why you still holding on like you hurt? You didn't go to the doctors? Hey, yo, the game broke? Didn't you supposed to went to the doctor already?
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
I got her before too, y'all. I had her looking nice. The president. It was funny. I had her and Adrian at the same time on a mannequin. Adrian made it clear that addressing this issue required the utmost urgency.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
To be honest with you, President, I'm on Adrian's side, but, you know, we're still trying to figure out what we're facing. We can't make an informed decision without data.
That is something to consider. Though we also have to take into account the nature of the data you require.
Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium.
A medium.
I would also ask how many deaths the Cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000?
1,000?
Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
Man, let me tell you something. It wiped off a colony that never saw it coming. That's pretty alarming to me.
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
Alright, so I want y'all to know something. If you ain't Starborn, it don't go this easy, okay? It had to go persuading or whatever like that. But we Starborn, so we can simply just say the archives are fated to be open, support our cause, and do what you know is right. And they will go right with you.
I can't help but agree with the captain. Attempting to open the archives
of being Starborn,
it seems like the right way forward.
A lot of conversations, okay?
It does.
Starborn joint and make it easier.
All right. I withdraw my objection. Let us
Thank you, sir.
Trust fate.
That's right.
We were all lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat.
Well, lucky, thank God.
So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
We ain't never get him before. The one with the red hair right there, he next. I gotta get him. I know where to find him.
Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport.
We did Admiral Logan before too.
Terramorphs.
I didn't even have to give him no muscle. I was like, damn, this old man
just as
like
predicted.
Good God. Him right here.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
All the way up.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support.
I'll make the order myself.
Take me through the
Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. It's going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Yes, Major. Let's go, soldiers. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. I'm gonna teach you how to deal with the terramorph. First starting, and you ain't got no powers or nothing.
The EM rifle, grab it!
Hold up. With nothing but the EM rifle. I've done that before too by mistake. Shot up with my regular guns and they all so because you can't kill them. All right, you have to just how you say it? Unconscious them. Do not kill them. I killed them before. Adrian was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "What?" I'm like, oh.
Take a little too much on. Literally.
Lights out on that one.
There was no other way for it to end.
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting. I've seen this before.
Yeah, the
They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
He's like, have you lost your mind?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but...
It's mind control.
But some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection.
Right.
Some Terramorphs, they can induce this
Never
awe.
tell everybody the truth.
It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
That's major. Sounds like we need to hustle. Now, they never do that, right? You think that they would tell them police officers, hey, look, if a Terramorph attack ever happened, blah, blah, blah. But none of them know nothing about a Terramorph.
Let's do it.
That's unlocked.
Terramorph units.
Please, do what you can to help them.
That they literally had Terramorph units. I was like, where? They got Terramorph units? Alright, hold on, y'all. I need to get rid of this gun because I do not want to use it. Where's that? Throw that down.
Are you quite sure you don't want to hold on to that?
Not really, baby girl. Come on, let's go. I ain't trying to make no more friends. I go down here to, you know what I mean, handle business. Not stunning nobody. There go one of them suits right there, y'all.
No time to waste, Captain. Boots in the dirt.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Evacuation order has been issued from the spaceport district. All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is,
Just stand there.
I'm gonna do it the right way, so y'all, I don't mess y'all up. All right, up there.
Spots. We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before. Well, a fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast.
All right.
We'll hold them as best we can.
All right, gotcha. All right, so literally, you could just run up there and kill. I'm gonna show you where they at, 1 and then 2, and then you can come back, right? But typically, you know, you would talk to him, and then you would tell the extra crew, that's the Terramorph crew, tell them you don't want them to come with you, because if you take them with you, they got like huge guns, and they will turn against you, okay? Remember, Terramorph's got mind control. They use it on you too, but it don't work on us because we trouble.
Heard you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
You two have any experience with Terramorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here, but we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us.
Yeah, alright, whatever. I took y'all before, and guess what? Y'all, we had to kill y'all. I want you watching our back. We'll handle this. You two stay put.
Your call. We're on the line.
Thank you. Alright, so then, you go up here. Be careful. Unless you know, if you're using my gun, don't even worry about it. If you're not, using my gun, you know, you got time, you can slow time, and that'll help you. If you ain't strong going, you know, just try to take them out best you can. They will use the mind thing on you. They will make everything look, you know, blurry and stuff like that on you. There we go. You just use it on you, okay? Alright? about to. Nope. Oh, that's messed up. I'm gonna kill him. Inside of there. Oh, I got it.
Thanks to us. You deserve whatever accolades you have coming.
Well, thank you, babe. That means a lot coming from you.
The damage. How could this have happened?
I don't know. That's kind of sticky, right? Like, we get here talking about the Terramorphs and they just show up. That just sounds crazy, right? You ever think Vortex what happened so soon?
Not in a million years. Another
Right.
attack. Just as we're making our request. It's insane. If this doesn't
that's what
convince
I
the
thought.
cabinet to proceed with our request, I don't know what will.
Feel kind of, you know, funny, like intended or something. You know, we're gonna get down to the bottom of this. Guess it's pretty lucky we were here, huh?
Almost hard to believe. Suppose we were just in the right place at the right time.
At the right time. That is so bullcrap, but yeah. Come on, let's go. Feel fixed, don't it? As soon as they telling us. Well, basically, they was about to give it to us, but at one time when I did it the first time, right, because I wasn't Starboard, they was like, we're not gonna open up the, and then boom, this happened. And then they was no choice but to open it. You see what I'm saying? So it was like somebody did it on purpose.
Take what you must.
I mean,
leave the rest for the scavengers.
I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna tell y'all. You can find out while we're watching here. You know, we'll wait it out. You'll see what's going on. And sometimes I be a cop already, right? But this time I'm not a cop, so meaning he be my
Put the right people in the right place.
They be like, deputy. No, what you say? Officer. Yeah, because that's what you be. Like, you could be a cop on this game. Just apply for the job. You all held the line. You're the heroes here, not us.
Certainly doesn't feel
nonsense.
I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Alright, Sergeant Jimmy. I'll be back to join the fleet. Because I need something for me for the bartender. And you can only do that by joining and then doing all the jobs. And then you can get the bartender what you need. Go in here, right here. Walk in here and apply for the job. Most of the time I'm a cop all the time, but I just
The
did
spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your homes.
I love my seatbelt. I shoot as hard as I don't know what. That mod is a paid mod. I forget what it's called. Exo something. I showed it to y'all before. It's a nice mod, I think. You get guns. You get guns. You get a bunch of suits for like House of a Room. And now they just added like so many other suits that ain't funny. Like a whole bunch of.
Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
Yes, ma'am.
There you are.
Line of duty is a tragedy.
We have some things
attacks,
we should discuss.
They can't happen again.
Those creatures killed UC citizens. They're not killing anymore.
Okay, Admiral.
Captain? Hadrian? It would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today, as well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Agreed, thank you.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Say yes. Say
yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
I can't be a representative. I'm just a Vanguard nobody. If you're sure that's the wisest course of action.
We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So, will you help us?
Yes, ma'am. You can count on me,
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in our office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
Thanks, ma'am. All right, Ambrose.
I'm gonna go check in with Chief Engineer Kulkarni. Start getting a plan together for that data.
Yes, mate. I'll see you alone. Hey, you got something to say?
What is it?
Not nothing to say about all that stuff that just happened with your bridges out. Nothing.
Right.
Okay. Come on, let's go.
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
Man, I'll try to take care of it. It's so much going on. I ain't had time to run down there and turn the lights back on, man. But I will. I got you. Alright, so let's go talk to my baby. I wish they didn't give us so much Acme. But Dusty, if you ever hear me watch any of my videos, take the Acme off my baby.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require.
It's my baby right here. She ain't playing. Yes, ma'am.
That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the Cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terramorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
Come on, Elizabeth. Now they kind of made it. We was there for the data repositories for all the band data from the colony war.
Someone paid attention in current events. So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun.
Now, the UC is already on board. So that means we'll need to convince two people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Va'ruun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
Right. Well, we got Andreja, so House of Va'ruun in the bag. This Freestar chick, she could be a mother effer. You think they'd be clamoring to help after the spaceport attack?
I couldn't agree more. However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate. And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative. But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Va'ruun?
Alright, so before you talk to this chick Radcliffe, make sure y'all save, alright? I'll show you. I'm not gonna save because I'm Starborn. I'm just gonna hit her with the Starborn move.
The good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable.
It sounds as though I will enjoy this.
Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her. Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support. And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
I probably could have manipulated her too since I have that, but I don't have to do none of that because I'm Starborn. Alright, tell me about these other tools.
Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure. We just need to find the squeeze. UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage. But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell. So,
done that one.
If you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen. Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
Alright, that's all the info I need for the moment on Ambassador Radcliffe.
Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up, you're on your way.
Oh, wow, I'm a
Not likely to let you through the door otherwise. And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
Some money? Woo, 20,000. Tell me about Ambassador Balmore of House Va'ruun.
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge.
And yes, you have
when
to
the rest of
ask
House Va'ruun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Va'ruun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
Okay, now be respectful. We got Andreja behind me. That actually sounds pretty promising. I'm sure he can be reasoned with. House of Va'ruun are people just like us.
Yes, just like us. How magnanimous of you.
Of course. But there is another wrinkle. We're not 100% sure Balmore's actually still alive. His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting. Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice. I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there. Now,
If you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
Yes, ma'am.
What did you need?
You still?
Back to it then.
Excuse me.
I asked my boss what they're doing to stop new alien attacks on the city. He said top line.
What's up, lady?
Ah, yes. They build a monument to the people they lost, but not the people they killed. I cannot help but notice that the Colony War Memorial is in direct line of sight of this embassy. I suspect that was very much intentional.
Probably, Andre.
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby.
I wonder how many times one side or the other has threatened to close this embassy down over the years.
All that security.
So the way I'm about to do it and make it feel like a piece of cake, but trust me, it's really not. If you gotta go sneak around and go get that recording, because this lady, she pretty much tells you no, okay? That's why I said save first before you talk to her, because if she say no or you can't persuade her, you can just load your save back up, you know what I mean, and retry. Unless you a person who, you know, go with the flow, which I can understand that, then you would have to
Still can't protect their own spaceport.
And there's soldiers all over the place into her room.
Just wish I had received news from an
And
SSN
this guy
broadcast.
right here,
We have a
wanna go
strategic
talk to
advantage to
him.
maintain.
He'll be in this room, and you can pay him, and he will like
I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
A way to walk through the vents. You know what I mean?
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
You're allowed 3 places. Conference room,
You know what,
lobby, or
ma'am?
the
Let me
ambassador's
have a
office.
seat.
You set foot anywhere else, there's going to
Playing
be a
with the right
problem.
one today. All right.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
My name is Captain Allthewup Miguel, UC Vanguard. You and I need to talk, Ambassador.
Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
You heard correctly. We need access to the archive.
I was afraid of that. Let me be frank, Captain.
No.
The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours and go?
I got something for you, lady. I know what it is you want. Oversight, monitors, will observe all research. Now give me my code.
We'll oversee the research. Guess that takes the whole trust us component out of play, doesn't it? That does seem like a workable idea. Fine. You'll get what you want. Follow me.
Yeah, I know I will.
I have things I wish to discuss with you.
Okay, can you wait till we finish talking? I mean, get this code from this chick. Can we get this code from this chick first? Pretty lady.
They tell me it should only take a moment.
Homeboy will get you to it. Keep him like trash, so he'll help you. Give him a couple of hours.
Here, I'll reach out to Deputy McIntyre. We'll coordinate the necessary oversights. Two unlikely allies, I guess.
I also
whatever, lady.
For any situation. Yes? I have been curious. I know that your role in Constellation was thrust upon you in an unusual way. But that experience does not demand that you stay. You could have delivered the artifact and then left. Why do you stay?
But you find the artifact is very, very important to me personally. The artifact means something that's important. We find out what. It's a good group of people and they need my help. I love a good mystery. There isn't much else going on this week. Let's talk about this some other time. It's a good group of people and they need
They
my
are
help.
dedicated in their cause. This is rare and admirable, I think. My past is complicated. And anyone in Constellation will tell you I do not speak much of it. But my family always stressed the importance of having a purpose in life. You must have a reason for being.
Okay, you got to have a reason to get out of bed in the morning. I think having goals is important. Hopefully you leave a little time for fun too. Why is Constellation meaningful to you?
Fun is not a consideration. I am not saying I am incapable of it. It just should never be a priority over other things. When I first came to New Atlantis, I was shocked at how many people go about their business every day like drones. They do their jobs, eat their food, sleep in their beds, all seemingly without concern for anything around them. Complacent. Their experience is so different from much of the settled systems. They do not know how good they have it.
How is it different for them? You think people need to struggle to live? There's no way to know what someone else is going through. Your experiences must have been very different than...
Yes, they were. I did not grow up amidst such luxury. Purpose cuts through adversity. I know that all too well. And these people seem to have no idea.
I'm sorry life has been hard for you. You've obviously been through a lot. Feeling sorry for yourself never helped anyone.
I have. There have been times where I wondered whether it was worth it. My family is unique within the settled systems. I grew up outside the bounds of the United Colonies, or the Freestar Collective. My parents, and their parents before them, did not believe anyone outside our family could be trusted or relied upon. You can imagine, I am sure, how existence without ties to others is challenging in space.
Getting by on your own is admirable. It's not a life I choose myself. That sounds like a terrible way to live. Why do your family insist on independence? Getting by on your own is
It has certainly proven valuable.
admirable.
Saved me. A few times, without question. For now, though, it would seem you and I have found purpose in Constellation. I believe that is enough. I am pleased that we have common cause, and have enjoyed our time together. Thank you.
You're welcome. Drinking my soda. Alright. On to the next question. Hey, watch that gun, homeboy.
This building is Freestar sovereign territory.
Alright, that's one code, or two codes, because, you know, we got the code to UC already. Now let's go get House of Room code.
Exactly. It's like
Oh, I must be overweight. Dre.
Certainly different than anything else in New Atlantis.
Already? Oh hell, I'm 200, y'all. The gun don't work no more. Oh crap. Oh crap. Stop that. Stop that. Oh hell no. Oh hell. Oh hell. Stop that. fallacy told me with this. Oh, that's just. I don't weigh that much. That. That. Still. Backpack. Grab that. Drop none of my swords. Grab that. Grab that. Oh, damn. Grab that. Here we got now. And I got a bunch of resources out of here.
You have made a very mistake.
Oh! But a lot of those mobs we had is awesome. Out because they really fast. Alright. Now let's go to the ambassador. Come on, baby. He was broke before, so let's see.
Seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks. My apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
is what we bring with us and what we leave behind. Or sell.
Not the
or throw
ideal
away.
introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Tell me though,
you lost your daggone
what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
It's a spaceport.
Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door? And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code.
Archive code.
So the UC requires information, then. On terror morphs, presumably. Do I see this all clearly?
Yes, sir. Correct. We're going to use the data in the archives to better understand and stop these attacks.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement. For years, House Va'ruun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Va'ruun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Now, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
Yeah, my word. I will make sure it's used for good. Say less.
You have mine as well. For what that is worth.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
Yep, he is fixed. What? Wait a minute. Yep, he is fixed. He would just sit there. There's plenty of times on stream. If y'all go back and look at my streams, you'll see it. Man, his uniform is right there. See that? That's what he got on if he wanted. And there's a key right here. Yeah, right? No! Oh, I thought I stole it.
Let it be used for good.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, it's fixed. I think it was something that we had on. I don't know what it was. It was crashing with. That's what the key opened up. We don't need nothing in here, but you know, oh, wait a minute. We got a glowing feet in here. We're taking that. Yeah, boy. That's stupid. Alright, and pretty much that's it. What's the name rifles if you like them? What's in the box?
lives of nearly every individual in the settled systems are so heavily influenced by what goes on in this building.
I know your type. The freewheeling spaces. Must be nice.
Yes?
Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? We're all in agreement. That's incredible. I wasn't sure Radcliffe would ever get on board. I'm very much looking forward to getting the debrief on how precisely you managed to pull all this off, but that'll have to wait for another time. Regardless, superlative work, Captain. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Yes, ma'am. Alright, we almost done it here. They already done rolled out of the video. That's crazy. That's too much. What's the name for him, huh? Well, I'm gonna go finish this now.
This space is me.
Wish to lighten your load. One is less likely to survive an ambush when one is weighed down with whatever all that is.
Yes? What?
There you are.
Captain, Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
Alright, I made some of the promise, Adrian. Can you assure me this data will be used for good?
Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right.
Cool. Yeah, you may take possession of the thermal data.
Acknowledged and accepted, Captain. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed.
Okay.
The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
Hey.
Hey.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP in A and B, B and E, or heaven forbid in MS.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies? Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
Yes, ma'am, I will.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms? Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.